Now let's combine our knowledge we learned in Introduction to Sheet Music 1 with the knowledge we learned in Introduction to Sheet Music 2, where we added flats, sharps, natural signs, as well as ledger lines. So, can you name all of these notes? These are a lot of notes, but I just wanted to smash a whole bunch to your face, because the more we practice, the more boring it becomes. And when it becomes boring, when you are just able to name them all without thinking too much, that's when you know you've completely mastered it, which is exactly what I want. So maybe you don't want to do all of them, and to be honest, that's totally fine. But just do maybe the first half of G clef and the first half of F clef, and maybe you are a really fast learner, you already know this stuff by now. Maybe you are a bit of a slow learner, and then it might be a better idea to just pause and we'll do them all. Maybe it takes some time, but the more you practice, I will promise, the quicker and faster and more accurate you will become over time. So let's first look at the first line. First line is in G clef. And we start off immediately with a ledger line note. So it is this note is one, well, the first line we know that's an E, and one below E is D, but now we have even one more below that, meaning this is a C. First note is a C, because I just count out. If the first line is an E, then one below E, which will be, well, between the ledger line and the first line, be a D, and one below D is C. First note is a C. Second note is an F sharp, and the third note is an A. Third note, every good boy, B flat. We have the flat symbol. Now we have a B natural. Why? Well, because we see the natural sign here, making the previous flat or sharp irrelevant. Here we have a C, and one space above is a D. Now we get to more ledger lines. Well, let's go to the fifth line. Every good boy does fine is an F, one space above F is G, and even one space more above is A. So this note is an A. And one above A, hopefully you can see on the line, on the line and between lines, the pattern keeps continuing. So if this is an A, then this note is a B. Now, this note above the E is an F. Here we have a B flat again. B flat, C, D, E, F. I just go up. And this is a B flat again, because flats are for the remaining of the measure. Really, really, really important. If you see flats and sharps in the music, that's what we call accidentials, and I will teach more on accidentials in Introduction to Sheet Music 4, but they are for the remaining of the measure. So this is still a B flat. Here we have an A. This is a C sharp. And now we see something that I have not taught before. Here we see a C. And even though we see a sharp sign, this note is still a C natural. Why, you might ask? If we see flats and sharps in music, then they are for the remaining of the measure, but only for that specific pitch. We have multiple different C's, multiple different F's, with multiple different of all notes. And if I wish to have this a C sharp and this also a C sharp, you need to have on both notes the sharp symbol. These two C's are not on the same position, therefore this natural sign has no effect. So a C sharp, a regular C, also known as a C natural, and then a G. Here we have an A sharp, a B, A sharp again, a really low note. So if this is a D, one space below will be a C, one space below will be a B, and then an A. This is an A. And here we have an A natural, followed by a B and another A, because the top line is F, G, A. Now the second line. Second line is an F clef. And again, we start off with, well, with a leisure line. So F, G, A, the top line is an A, B, C. This note is a C. Then we have a good boys do between B and D is a C. This is a C, B, and another C. Excuse me. Then we have good boys do fine always is an A. Boys do, boys as a C again, a B and another C. Here we have a G, F, E. I just go downstairs. A G, F, E, D sharp, because of the sharp symbol. We have a C, a D, B. This is an E, which you can count out again. We know that the first line is a G, F, E. Here we have an A flat, G, A natural, because of the natural sign. And then the last few notes, an F, E, E, C, and a D. So I hope that you get, slowly but surely, the more you practice, I hope that you become a bit more faster. And of course, also more accurate. Accuracy is more important than speed, of course. For those that are also learning the alto clef, which is optional, let's do those as well. So, what notes do we have? We have a C. Then we have, well, this line is an F, so E, D. This note is a D. And feel free to pause the video or take a little break, because I feel like I usually don't read an alto clef, so I need to switch sometimes, and maybe especially if you are beginning, you are switching. So maybe pause the video and just drink some water. Or maybe try them for yourself first, of course, because the more we practice, the faster we are learning, or the quicker we are progressing. So anyways, the first note is a C. Second note is a D. Then we have an E and an F. We just go upstairs. Well, this was a D, so this is now a D sharp. F, G, still a D sharp. E, and now a D natural because of the natural sign. We have a B and a C, an F. This is an F, then on the line will be G, above the fifth line an A, and one more above will be a B. So this is a B. B, and one below B is A. Then we have an F, A, a D, and a B flat. And we have this note again. What was it again? Well, the first line was an F, right? Because phase. One below F is E. One below E is D. So this is a D. D and an E. Then we have a B, an E, G. Oh, this is a G. A, one space above is B. So this is a B. And then we go even higher. So if this is a B, then this will be one space above a C. One space even more will be a D. Okay, and if that's a D, then we go downstairs again. So this is D, meaning this will be a C, then a B and an A. Yeah. And of course, using the sentence phase and then counting from the top line would work as well. This is a G sharp. Fourth line, phase FACE is an E. G sharp again. Accidentials are for the remaining of the measure. And this is a G natural. Why? Because this is a new measure. The accidentials don't exist anymore. So I hope this helped in keep practicing. And you need to keep practice yourself as well. And well, if you're learning your instrument, you're already doing so, or maybe you can look up some beginner sheet music to learn those. There are maybe some more stuff in sheet music that you do not know by now, but we will cover most of those soon. But this was a quick practice session on reading notes, including accidentials, flat sharps, the natural signs, and some ledger lines. And now let's go over to some rhythm.